Alabama. We got Alabama, UConn, and Purdue, NC State. Not a lot of people predicted these teams being in the Final Four, and that just blew the brackets up for everybody. But what are your thoughts on the Final Four processes? Who you got when the buzzer blows?
I still think UConn's the strongest team, but just like on the women's side, anybody can, at this point, anybody can beat anybody. Let's be honest, right? I don't really see Alabama beating UConn because UConn has blown every single team out. Like totally out the water, right? They went on a 30-0 run in the game the other day, right? And it was just incredible. It was just like, what the heck is going on? I literally got up, used the bathroom, I came back, game's over. I suspect UConn will take them out. On the other side, I'm highly interested in not watching the game, but I'm interested in watching the paint blow in the paint between Zach Edey and DJ Burns, right?
Right.
And so I'm just interested to see what that looks like. I know that Edey is significantly bigger than him, but it's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. I suspect somebody's going to get in foul trouble real quick, and that's going to be a major part of the game. But I do think Purdue will beat them. So then you're looking at UConn versus Purdue for all the marbles. And I mean, I got to roll with UConn. I mean, they've been doing this all season. They've been blowing teams out. I think their guard play is better than Purdue's guard play. Edey may go off for a lot, but I mean, UConn's got a couple of really good bigs as well. So I think that will be a really good game, and it's not going to be a blowout. But I think UConn will go back to back and win another championship.
Okay, bold prediction, man. Normally it's predicated on guard play a lot when you go down to the Final Four. And now, especially with Purdue going against NC State, DJ Burns and Zach Edey, it's a big man matchup. And we love watching a big man matchup. But DJ Burns, this cat, man, that's body blow. It's like an old video game. This dude is super talented, man. He's got post moves, and the height differential is there. But that's going to be a matchup that everybody's going to want to see. I kind of think NC State may slip up and take him, especially if Burns has a great game. And I think
NC State's going to beat Purdue.
I think so. That's my bold prediction because I think DJ Burns is on a heightened roll right now, especially with the media hyping him up, and his teammates, I'm sure, are dapping him up, just pumping him up too as well. And it's a big. You have to get up against Zach Edey. You have to. I got NC State going against UConn, man. UConn probably will win that game because, like I said, they're on a roll, blowing people out the water. But that should be a good matchup.
All right, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens, man. But the crazy part is that starting the beginning of the season, I would think, other than NC State, because they're the 11th seed, all these teams, I would say, that those teams are going to. There's a good chance that they can make the Final Four, right?
Right.
I was surprised and very happy to see North Carolina get booted out, and of course,
sure you were.
I was not surprised, and I was unhappy, when Duke got beat by Alabama, but not Alabama, but NC State. I think it's going to be a fantastic Final Four. I like the matchups that we have. So I think
it's good. Really they are good matchups, man. It just goes to show you that anything can happen in a tournament. It's just a motivational factor about what team really wants it the most. It's not about the numbers. Duke's a great program, and I'm sure that Alabama was up against a lot when they played them, but they just poured it on. Good tournament so far.
NC State played. I'm getting all these red teams mixed up.
I'm getting the red mixed up. Alabama beat UNC. Alabama beat UNC.
NC State beat Duke.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Right.
It's
so
crazy, man.
NC State is usually the team on the out, and usually Duke and North Carolina going deep. But it just flipped it up this year.
Who would have thunk it? NC State, both men's and women's programs, both in the Final Four. That destroyed brackets. Oh, plenty.
It's crazy that NC State got two teams, men's and women's, and UConn has two teams, men's and women's.
Right.
That's
both
crazy.
Of them.
I wonder if the last time that's ever happened, or if it's ever happened.
We have to get a statistician
We need a stat boy. That's what we need.
Yeah, we need a stat boy. Yeah, anybody want to be a stat boy out there? Hey,
Right.
we
Hey,
need
look,
that.
if you want to be an ISO Swish stat boy, unpaid,
Unpaid.
definitely let us know.
But highly praised.
And we'll get that going for you.
There you go.
Okay?
There you go.
Right. We'll put your face on the show every once in a while, but you'll be a stat boy or stat girl. If you want to be a stat girl,
Either or. We don't discriminate.
Right.
Hey.
We'll take a stat person.
Just a stat body.